Well, sort of like the Forrest Gump saying, it rained again down here in Mississippi. This is May, the end of May, and I don't know how many days it's rained, but I saw something on Facebook the other day. This was about a week ago, but it was like it's rained 19 out of like 25 days or something. And I sort of believe it. I started my big saw project the middle of April, and we had 2 weeks of it not raining, and then it started raining. I think we started up there April the 15th or something like that. And around then, it may have been the 12th or something, but we saw 2 weeks back to back, and we quit because we had so much saw. The landowner had to stack it and all in the barn because it was fixing to rain and all that. And it has literally rained, it seemed like 2 or 3 days every week since then. But any which way, I really wasn't making a video on that. But just so you know, we've been in 2 years of a drought. Like, we had close to a historic drought the year before last, and then this past year was pretty bad. Like, we had a bunch of pine trees and all die and all that. But come on here to show you about how to store your blades at your sawmill. People build wooden things sticking out and all that, and yeah, it may be great if you got a bunch of people that don't care and all to keep from dinging your blades, but this really won't ding your blades. I went to Tractor Supply, got some 6-inch, 1/4-inch lag bolts, and I drilled them in about an inch or so. And as you can tell, the tips of the blades really aren't even on the metal. And I don't really know how you could really mess it up. I mean, you may mess one tooth up if you're some sort of dummy and ding it in or something, but let's say you do dull that one tooth. I don't know how many's on there. I'm gonna say they're an inch apart. I know they're not an inch apart. That's a 171-inch blade. There's 170 more teeth on there to cut. One dull blade, one tooth missing, won't hurt you. Do stuff simple. But that's one box of blades there. Just straight wood miser 7 degrees. I like the blades. I'm probably gonna get us a box of Jerry Resharps 37s, just a 7 degrees when I order again. That'll probably be next year if I had to guess. As I'm having more back problems, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to work that much this summer. And I ordered 2 boxes of these, so that's 30 blades. And if I saw 2 hours per blade, and I can sharpen them per blade change, I should say, and I can sharpen them 4 times, just say or 3 times. We'll just go with 3. All right, that's 30, 60, 90 times. 90 times 2, that's 180 hours. So that would be like me out here sawing 40 hours a week for a month, and I don't saw that much. I mean, the wood I got out here to saw, I could probably saw it up in 40 hours maybe. It may take that long, but I just saw what I need and build shoot houses and stuff. I'm not really, I'll saw for the public, I don't mind. Again, I saw other people's stuff, and I'll saw boards for an individual, but I like it pretty good. It's hanging off the ground. I got this big roof hanging over mine, but I'm gonna do the same thing back here on the back side right here, and it's got an overhang. And what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my dull blades back here and run them like that. But when I get done with this mobile job, I was hoping to finish it this week. Again, today is Thursday. It rained last night. Probably, I don't have no gauge or nothing, but it Probably rained an inch or more, because it started raining at 8, 9 o'clock, maybe 10, something like that. I don't know. It was before I went to sleep, and it rained for 8 to 10 hours. Not no hard rain, but a good soaking rain. Made everything nasty. And the guy down there was like, look, I gotta have a day of no rain for me to cut the logs up. They're 23 feet long or something like that, and he's gonna cut them to 11 foot and stack them and everything. But I need it to dry for a day for me to get in with a tractor, so it ain't bad. But I'm gonna do that. But I'm gonna take my old blades and I'm gonna hang them up back here, and I'm gonna use them first. I'm gonna use all my oldest ones. Not even gonna dip into my new ones until every single one of these are gone. But with saying that, I've also decided that I'm going to add on to the sawmill shed. It probably won't be this summer. It'll probably be in the spring. But I'm at a, if money does good, you know, if the economy's all right and everything, and you know, all that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna concrete all of this. I don't know if I'm just gonna go 16 foot. I really wanna go on this. I'm gonna put a hangover there. I really wanna go 20 feet. And I think I'm gonna go 20 foot out there and put me a roof. And I'm just gonna put 2 posts out there. That way I can get in and move everything. And I'm gonna concrete this, and I'm just gonna concrete this 16 feet. So it'll just be 4 feet further than that. And probably not this coming year, but the next, I'm probably gonna extend this shed where the concrete is. I'm not necessarily saying the roof. I'm probably gonna go another 20 foot out there, so I can put my edger and all, and eventually then go another 20 foot. And I think I'm gonna run about 20 foot spans here. These 6 by 14 beams I build, I mean, this 30 foot span's holding fine, so a 20 foot will be fine. And the other thing I'm gonna do here shortly is, since I'm working more by myself, I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna cut this post out right here. It's not gonna hurt nothing. The stability and all of the place. I am gonna come in probably before I do it and put me a cross brace there, one there, and put one here. You know, do that down through there. I may or may not before I cut the post out, but I dang sure will before I add on to the roof. But the reason why I want to cut this out is it's only 10 foot right here, and I cut a lot of like 12 foot stuff. Yeah, I got the cows in here, and I see they done crapped on the concrete. But what my plan is put the sawmill in here and run all my boards back, and I'm gonna build me a roller bed and all, and just roll my slabs off. And I'm gonna get all this stuff stacked up and everything, and have it where I can just stack lumber here. Whatever I'm sawing, then I'll be underneath the roof and everything. And again, I really don't plan to saw no whole lot up. I'm probably just gonna have me like a stack of 2x4s right here, 2x6s. I don't need no 1x6s because I got plenty, but like 1x6s, 1x3s, and 1x12s or something like that. You get what I'm saying? And it all be underneath here, and that's why I want to build here. Because if I can do it like that, then I can just be underneath the roof. My wood won't get wet. I can come out here, build shoot houses or whatever I want, and everything's still on the roof. The wood never gets wet after it gets sawed. And that's why I want to add on down through there. I really want to add 40 feet probably. That way I'll put my edger and all right here, and when it comes off the mill I can edge it and have my roller bed, and I can roll it down there and stack all my wood. Then whenever I go to build, I'll probably extend this 20 foot further there, and I can just tote my wood around there and build whatever, But it's a growing process, This concrete cost me like $5 grand, so I don't mind. I think I got by the time I did that, it probably cost me $6,000 or something to build all of that and put the tin and all on, pay for help. I mean, the wood was sort of free, but that's sort of the update on the sawmill. I've been thinking real hard about it, having a lot of back problems, doing other work. It sounds stupid, but I can run a sawmill, I can build shoot houses and stuff like that, and it doesn't really bother my back. But I can't bend over as good. I'm doing some minor physical therapy stuff and all that, try to see if I can get my back better. But I did a bunch of crawling around about a month ago, and just bending over kills my back, and my back's hurt ever since. So Lord willing, I don't have to have surgery next year. But if it keeps on, I'm gonna, after deer season, I'm gonna go to the doctor and see whatever they think. But I don't want any shots, because I know if I get shots, I'm gonna blow my back out. But I feel like I got some bulging disc, and what I'm doing is helping. It's just a slow process, but I'm hoping by the time this video comes out, my back is a whole lot better. But anyways, but yeah, that's sort of the thing on a little update on how to organize your sawmill shed. Just simple, keep it simple. But there's some offcuts from my shoot house, but I like the look of it. And you can have, a nail here. My ultimate goal is I'm probably gonna move these new ones down here, and I'm gonna keep my old ones here. And what I'll do is I'll pull off of this rack, and once the whole rack's gone or something, I'll resharpen it. And once they're completely dull, be fine. But if I start staying here, like don't travel much, I don't know how many blades I would buy, but it's good to have several. I'll probably buy them if they go on sale or something, if I can get a good deal. And I think it's good for any sawmill to have a month or two supply of them. I got well more than that. If you do resharps no more than I do, I've probably got a whole summer's worth. I think I use maybe 2 or 3 boxes, but I'll tell you this, since I changed over to the 7 degrees from the 747s, I think that's what they are, 747. Man, the blades last way longer. I get a way better cut on my mill. Now, your mill may cut with the 747s good, but mine don't like them as good. I thought they did real good, but after doing the math, I've got it in other videos of me talking about it, just changing the blades out and everything. They're not worth it. The 7 degrees are better, because I can saw 2 hours with this. And I don't mean I'm just constantly in the wood the whole 2 hours, It'll be, I'm sawing and stacking and all that. So it may be more like I'm there an hour and 15, 30 minutes or something like that, But it lasts longer. But even sawing the exact same way with the 747s, man, an hour is all I can get out of them. But anyways, the video is getting a little long. Give you a little update on little sawmill there. But hopefully after next week, I'll be done with that job down there, an hour and a half away. I'm probably gonna go over to a buddy's about an hour away at their deer camp. They had a big 40-something inch red oak tree cut down, and I'm gonna try to cut slabs out of it for tables and all. But anyways, we'll see you on the next video. Give me a like, share, and subscribe.